we ought to let Elizabeth go.
Whatever for. Letitia is blooming and rosy and positively fat.
Well, I think she's getting attached to the baby.
You want her to give love to the baby, but not too much love?
Precisely.
She'll never understand women.
I'm still leaking bits of gray milk. It's as if my body is crying.
Oh, darling, you'll be back to normal in no time. And besides, it's good for you to give up nursing. We can have another child. More quickly.
Another child? I can hardly... She won't even look at me.
Who?
The baby. She doesn't smile at me. I'm not a good mother for her.
You are her mother.
In name only. She'll never be comforted by me. She doesn't... can we start over? It's all over. Wait.
You want me to hold the script? You call out loud if you need it?
No, you're okay.
Down the road, we're going to have to make a decision about the whole English thing. We either have to be English or not English. You can't be sometimes English.
Am I coming off English or who is?
Yeah, you're coming off.
I am?
Am I coming off English?
Well, he's coming off more English. And you went into it a couple of times but didn't stay there. So, are you English or American?
I think it's just
American.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're not trying to, I guess.
Right.
We were just trying to
Okay.
talk old.
Trying to talk more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we'll start first.
Okay,
Do you
yeah.
know where you messed up? Or?
No, okay, wait.
It was, another baby. After another baby. What is it after another baby?
She won't smile at me. I'm not a good mother. I do nothing. I pour the tea. I wish you...
Yeah, we should use her machine. That's,
Okay.
milk is coming from.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Goodbye.
What is the matter?
I think we should let Elizabeth go.
Whatever for. Letitia is blooming and rosy and positively fat.
I think she's becoming attached to the baby.
You want her to give love to the baby, but not too much love?
Precisely.
I'm never going to understand women.
I'm still leaking.
I'm still leaking bits of gray milk. It's as though my body is crying.
Oh, darling. You'll be back to normal in no time. And besides, it's good for you to give up nursing. We can have another child more quickly.
Another child? I can hardly... She won't even look at me.
Okay, so do that again. Now, what I want you to do is just think of reacting to each other. Right now, I have the sense that you're trying to do the lines in a particular way, but that you're not really listening. You're not using each other. You have to use each other. I mean, and I mean that like really. And now this is rehearsal, it's not performance, so this is where we're still generating the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, so don't do your lines, react and use each other. Try to provoke the other person, react to any provocation they give you. Really, try to key into whatever emotions are really happening because of what you're doing in the scene.
Okay.
From the top.
Goodbye.
What is it?
Why did you say, what is it?
Her face is, she's kind of like quicker.
Because you know what? It seemed to me like you said what it is because that's your line. She's got to do something more. So,
Like a deep
go
breath?
to kiss her cheek and she pulls away.
Okay.
Do it again.
Goodbye.
What is it?
I think we ought to let Elizabeth go.
Whatever for. Letitia is blooming and positively fat.
Well, I think she's getting too attached to the baby.
You want her to give love to the baby, but not too much love?
Precisely.
She'll never understand women.
Well, I'm still leaking bits of gray milk. It's as though my body is crying.
Darling, you'll be back to normal in no time. And besides, it's good for you to give up nursing. We can have another child more quickly.
Another child? I can hardly... She won't even look at me.
Who?
The baby. She doesn't smile at me.
You are her mother.
In name only. I'm not a good mother.
Yeah, I do nothing except tea. I wish you to use your
I wish you to
machine.
use your machine on me.
The machine is for ill women.
Darling, it's
Darling.
for women who are ill.
Darling.
I mean,
is darling? Is it?
but it is darling, yeah.
Okay,
Darling,
alright.
it's for women who are ill. I think this is the sarcasm
Do you
that
want to start from
playwrights playing.
I wish you to use your machine on me.
Darling, the machine is for ill women. And besides,
It will probably have no effect on you at all. You're perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
Darling, it's for women who are ill. It will probably have no effect on you at all, as you are perfectly healthy.
Darling, it is for women who are ill, and it would probably have no effect on you at all, as you are perfectly healthy.
I'll call you one thing. As you talk, you have a little bit of swaying going on, okay? And you got to be conscious of that and not sway.
Okay. Alright. Darling, it is for women who are ill, and I would have no effect on you at all. You are perfectly healthy.
I am not healthy. I'm restless and excitable. I cry at the smallest thing. You help countless other women, but me, your wife, you pat me on the head.
You do seem to be suffering, perhaps from the excess of...
What is the matter? She knows where to get comfort and love, and it's not from me. You are her mother. And they know it. Love is comfort, love is love. Did you get all those lines?
We kind
No.
of screwed that up.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Okay, alright. Say what you just said, you line in there. So, pat on the head.
But me, your wife, you pat me on the head.
What is the matter?
She knows where to get comfort and love, and it's not from me.
You are her mother.
In name only. Milk is comfort. Milk is love.
How will she learn to love you?
How will she learn to love me?
You do seem to be suffering, perhaps from the excess of fluids of milk. Perhaps I can use my...
Perhaps I can. See, the thing is, actually, now that I'm hearing the script and I've seen the book, the language is important. And so there is a certain faux Victorian sensibility that is the joke, you know?
Yeah.
So use that language, and I realize now that it sounded ridiculous because the playwright has written it ridiculous.
Okay.
You do seem to be so go ahead and like use it
Yeah.
almost as though you're in a soap opera. You know?
Okay.
You do seem to be suffering, perhaps from the excess fluid of milk. I can perhaps try the treatment on you, although it makes me nervous.
Okay. All right. You do seem to be
But
suffering.
don't sway.
Yeah. got it. Okay. You do seem to be suffering.
Yeah, that's it. That's funny. Okay, I'm sorry, Cody. You hit it. You hit the right note.
Okay. Perhaps from the excess fluids of milk.
That's like
Perhaps I can use the machine on you, although it does make me nervous. Don't go telling your friends. It mustn't get out into the scientific community that I'm shooting my own wife.
Well, right now?
Just now, with a certain excitement in her voice.
Now?
I haven't any other patients for another hour.
Oh, it's something like gothically ominous. Like, I haven't any other patients for an hour. I mean, it's almost like we're going to run off and have sex.
Okay, all
I
right.
haven't any patients for an hour.
Okay, all right.
We're going to use the machine on her, Cody. Enjoy it.
I haven't any other patients for another hour.
Now that you've given way, I'm quite frightened.
There's nothing to fear. Come along, I'll show you. First, you undress to your underthings. I shall turn around.
Do all the women undress to their underthings?
It's medicine, my love.
In fact, not even cheerful, more like delightfully ominous. It's medicine.
Have you read the play?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm just smart.
Okay.
It's medicine, my
Okay.
love.
I can't do this part without your help.
Sorry. Is that alright?
Yes.
Now, don't be alarmed. Just lie down and relax.